Hey, you guys, I wanted to come on here really fast and just tell y'all what I did for what I believe was an infection in the back of my mouth and my gums. I think what happened was I must have bit something or whatever, and I had like a cut when I checked it. It was like a small cut all the way in the back in my gums. And it was just getting worse and worse to the point where it was starting to start, like the pain was throbbing, and I was starting to not sleep well because of it. So I wanted to try a natural remedy to see if it would work in order for me to avoid getting antibiotics. If I would have tried, some natural remedies and it didn't work, I honestly, I would not play around with that, and I would go to the doctors and take the prescribed antibiotics. Definitely, I'm not a doctor, but this is what worked for me. So I'm just sharing my experience. But I obviously, if you try natural remedies, doesn't work, things aren't getting better, definitely seek medical attention and get it taken care of because an infection in your mouth, can become septic, and that is a big no-no, right? All right, y'all. So I YouTubed this guy. Well, I YouTubed it and I found this guy on YouTube who basically all he used were these two things, the baking soda and the hydrogen peroxide. Basically, he took baking soda, like a tablespoon or whatever you want to make like basically toothpaste out of it. So water and baking soda, enough of, mixture between the two to create like a paste. And then, so that's what I did. And I would just I brushed my entire mouth with it. And then I just concentrated on the area where I had the pain, the inflammation. And I just, massaged it with the baking soda because it was even painful to do that. But I would just like gently massage the area for, a good like 20, 30 seconds. And then I would just rinse my mouth out. And then I went in and did a mouthwash of 1-to-1 ratio of hydrogen peroxide. So I did like, I don't know, like half an ounce of hydrogen peroxide and half an ounce of water. And I just, swished it around my mouth for, I don't know, like 30 seconds to a minute. And then that was it for I did that 3 times. So I did it that one night, then I woke up in the morning, I did it again, and then that night I did it again. And by the third time that I did it, the pain was virtually gone. But then the next day, it was like this subtle pain, like basically that same pain that I felt right when I first noticed the pain, where it was super subtle. But I didn't want to keep doing this because, well, mainly this because I know this can be really, it's harsh. It's harsh on your gums. So, because this kills good and bad. So I didn't want to keep doing this. So what I did is I tried the colloidal silver. This is something I just know helps with, killing bacteria. So I took a Q-tip and I, basically moistened it with the Q-tip. I moistened the Q-tip with the colloidal silver, and I just dabbed it into that same area. And I did that for maybe for 2 days, and then it was gone, and it looked completely normal, and it hasn't come back since. And that was maybe 2 weeks ago. So for 2 weeks, I've been pain free. My gums look completely healthy, the way they normally look, and I feel like this really worked. So try it for you guys. See if it works for you guys. Like I said, just make a paste from the baking soda. Brush your teeth with it. Rinse your mouth. And definitely, focus on that area that's causing you that pain. The hydrogen peroxide solution with 1-to-1 ratio between hydrogen and water. Swish it in your mouth for 30 seconds to a minute. Rinse, and then go ahead and rinse it out your mouth with water. Once you spit this solution out, then you go ahead and rinse your mouth out with water. Because this is really harsh stuff, right? And then, and I did this, like I said, 3 times. Morning, night, and then one night, morning, and then one morning, right? And then for 2 days after I did this, I just would dab that area with the colloidal silver using a Q-tip and this. And and that worked for me. So hopefully, try this out if it's something you're, trying to find a natural remedy. This worked for me, and I hope it works for whoever uses it. All right, you guys, thanks. Bye.